What up? What up, YouTube? This is just like I'm cleaning this up. This run to the cell tower. I was gonna do more and more small clips, but I was like, nah, man, I'm just gonna do this whole thing. See how it comes out. Here I'm still obviously racing the truck. If you saw from the other video. So him just trying to keep up. Well, actually, I beat him, so I ain't trying to keep up. No, nothing. But right here, I noticed that I don't know why. I just thought I climbed in front of the. I went around the pole. Always try to go around the pole. You know, that's one of the things that like a lot of people. Well, sometimes I would do is like I would climb behind the pole. Always get in front of your clamp, your frame. You know, to do your work. Because doing it behind the pole, dude, sometimes it could be convenient, but it's such a pain, you know. I had to learn that the hard way. I got like tennis elbow from not trying to go in front of the pole because it was leaning one way, and I just said, nah, I ain't doing that. So I just stayed behind the pole, and I would rip out the lasher with one hand only to throw it on the other side. Well, what ended up happening, I got like tennis elbow. So don't do that. You know, it'll save your elbows and stuff. But here I'm just making sure it looks good. I if I'm working with another crew, I always try to give people work in the sense that I have to keep the lasher moving. Always try to keep the lasher moving. So always my first priority is to make sure that I send the lasher, do what I got to do. I have to tape it. I have to put the quick channel locks, quick vice grips on there that I'm making. Then I do that, you have to always try to keep the lasher moving because production. And because if you're like me and I get paid by the foot, I want to make sure I get as much done as I can, for the day. That way it's worth it, and if like with the guys that I got, if we finish early, man, like I'm paying them for the full day. It's just what it is. Like some people be like, no, that's your business, but nah, bro, we out there, and if we kick ass, then we get off early, but you know what I mean? Like they still get the full day. Trying to be as fair as I can. The deal with them is they get paid hourly, But I'm just like, you guys kicked ass, bro. I ain't gonna get rich anytime soon. You have to make a living, or else, you can't just be out here because you love it. So I always try to be fair with my guys. Does it always work out? Sometimes, yeah, sometimes not. A lot of money goes out. But, God provides, man, so whatever. I ain't gonna get rich. That's fine. As long as I can pay my bills and have a little bit of money saved up for rainy days and whatever, try to keep it moving. But anyways, not tangent. But yeah, so here I hit my pole, and then he's the truck, so I didn't want to have to use the ladder, obviously. So we put a storage loop right here behind before it goes up the hill, because the truck, I don't want to take the truck up there. It's a 2-wheel drive old truck that I keep fixing, so I didn't want to deal with that. So I just told him, hey, put a storage loop right there, and then he sent it, and then we started barely getting a groove. There were so long spans. It was dope, man. I'm yesterday. I went and we did 16 poles for like maybe not even 2,000 feet. We had to hit like 16 poles, dude, for not even 2,000 feet. Let that sink in. Here I did in 16 poles, I think I did like 5 Gs, 5,000 feet. So, yeah. But every single one of them, I had to do a transfer and stuff like that. So it was just super time consuming. There was the poles that I was hitting. I think I got a video of it. Dude, it was draining my batteries. These were like green poles, and it was just like it was draining my battery just to do 2 holes, man. Like they were so like hard and stuff. It sucked, but yeah, we did like 2,000 feet of strand and transfers. But what a pain in the ass, those green poles. And here, I'm just switching out the lasher on the pole. Some people, they don't like that. Some people are like, oh, fucking drop it down, bro. Let the ground hand do that. But I'm like, bro, I don't want to drop it down and pull it back up. I just do it myself. I'm usually faster. I hate waiting on the pole. I'm not doing anything. It gets boring. I'm bored. And here we started to understand that, like, hey, man, even if you think, because my ground hand thought that it was enough. So he ran the lasher, he sent it, and it didn't reach. And so that calculation, he thought it was enough, and it wasn't. So I think we were only able to hit like 2 spans before we had to like no more. Because I think every span was like 350 feet or something like that. So yeah, it was a long span. It was some long spans, you know what I mean? But so after 2 poles, 2 spans, we had to change them out. That way we don't get, stuck out there with no lasher wire again on the lasher. And I used my little lasher, And here I'm like, whatever, bro. I'm just like, hey, what's up, bro? Let's get this. And he's like, oh, I got it, bro. And I was like, nah, bro, let me help you, So what? Just trying to show the young guys, like, hey, bro. And always try to keep your fiber in front of you. That way it keeps nice and tight. It looks nicer, Even though it's on the top of a hill, ain't nobody gonna fucking see that, dude. But I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna remember. Oh, you fucking wibbity wobbles all up in that place, you know what I mean? So, and here just I'm like Armstronging, what do you call it? Armstronging it? Yeah, I don't know how to talk. And here it's like a corner and stuff. And I'm just using my Patriot to make sure I don't slip off. And cost the company $1,000 because I don't want to break my foot. Safety first, you already know. It's not, who cares about, dude, I used to climb balls. I see a lot of badass dudes like do their thing. You know what I mean? I've also seen dudes that are badass supposedly be fucking super scared of like weather, like the rain and shit. They don't like working. If it ain't sunny, they're like, oh fuck, this shit sucks. Or they might be really good at climbing, but they suck using their truck. They don't like using their truck, or they're just not, any little tip, they think they're gonna tip it over. And you just gotta try to be well-rounded. Climbing poles and using the truck and doing what you gotta do, And here we bonded everything. Everything looks good, real good. Gotta put on that one. We have to put on the guy guard. And here I like spacing them out, putting the fiber tags in the middle. I think it just looks good, It looks way more better, way more gooder. I look at it, boom, boom, boom. I think it looks great. If it's a corner, you always want to try to have that corner be like nice and tight. Put some tension on it, Keep it against the pole because when you pull it, as you lash, it might pull it away from the pole, and then it just doesn't. It don't look good, It don't look good at all. So you have to just, push it out the way, push it up against the pole. So once he takes off, and it lashes enough, then you get down, you let it go, because I've tried to use the straps to keep it in position. The fiber is what I'm talking about. The fiber at the poles, at the corners. So here, my ground hand on the other pole, he knows to keep it up against the pole as they pull on it because it'll move. And people also have to be careful about the fiber. You're walking around with hooks and stuff like that around fiber. Just always be cautious of your ground hands and stuff like that. And even you, man, sometimes we get careless. We think we got it. There's a bunch of times that I've been, like you think we know, but we're out of touch sometimes as foremen and stuff like that. You think things take less time than they actually do, but that's why I like getting up there and doing it. I went ahead and just I like doing the work. I hate just doing nothing. That shit fucking bothers me. It's weird. I'm always doing stuff, so when I'm not doing anything, then it bugs the shit out of me. Like I have to be, even if I'm just doing paperwork, that shit's boring. And like people might be like, oh yeah, but you could be a boss now. How you can hire the people, and yeah, you can, and just watch them. But bro, like that shit is annoying to me. It's annoying. I can't do it, man. I have to work. I have to. Sometimes I will just go do something else and leave the guys doing something else, and that's fine. But overall, like I like jumping in, always being there, tip of the spear, baby. Showing homeboy it could be done, fixing things on the truck, just anything and everything to be able to move the job along and everything be running smooth as possible. You feel me? Anyways, here we just swap it. It's the corner. That's just a corner. It's a corner, so we just get that ready. Boom, boom, boom. Send it, boy. I was like doing my gentleman's dupe and folding them over. Looks super professional. Get down nice and smooth. Jump onto the next one. One of my guys is still over there fixing something that told me how to fix, but this stuff looks so epic. But look, bro, like I'm just on one next to the next to the next. Like I said, man, I used to work with guys that were super fast. Way faster than I'll ever be. But I'm not too sluggish. But here you just got to put you have to put your spacers and everything up close right there, and take off that tag. Take those tags off. And then my guy here, he bonded that. You see that weaver, that bond, that copper? It's on the bottom. I don't know why I don't like it. And I think I told him to change it on the other poles. I'm like, hey, bro, change that shit. That shit don't look good. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. I told him to fix that. And I always do, like, in front of the preform. When you have preforms like that, I do, like, 2 fingers or something like that. And then I put on the bug nut and wrap it twice on the strand around the little weavers, and then in front, and then fold it in. Do a gentleman's zoop and fold it. We built all that. I mean, I have some videos out there that we sent the jackhammer, that drill, and just put those bonds on. My guy, he framed all that. He got a lot of practice. Just showing him, and and then those pliers I welded what do you call them, sockets on the end of them, on the end of the pliers, a client, because they're metal and stuff. Some old timer dude, he had that and he would weld them and stuff, so I kind of liked him, because you're just there. You always have them. You don't have to bring extra stuff, and sweet. And then my guy is up there But my guy, he's still trying to get fast. But my guy was up there for I don't know how long. My boy he's slow, man. You know, and it's fine. I'm trying to teach him, like, hey, man, that's how you do it. You heard me? But the views, though. I only do this job because of the views, brother. But yeah, there's a long. Look at this span, bro. Come on, bro. It's like 400 feet or some shit. Like, this is a long ass span. You know, super grateful for this little job. One of my buddies, he gave it to me. He said, "Hey, man, I can't do this job. You already on board with this company. Why don't you go ahead and just do it, man? I'll do something else. You know, I don't want to go all the way out there." And I was like, "Let's do this, bro." So we went and did it. You know, this is a cool job, and it didn't take us a whole lot. And then I'm just there waiting for Hammy, and then here, finally sent the lasher after 5 million years of waiting. But he sent it there, and then we're like, all right, bro, and then we sent Spider-Man over to go ahead and get on the other side so he can check the fiber, how much, all that jazz. He was just Spider-Man-ing it over, you know. But it was cool views, man. Like, out there, it's nice. It was windy too, but we got it done. I think we only took us like 5 hours or so to get it done. I got my super rainforest Danners boots, insulated. They got double leather, and then they're like insulated against waterproof. They're super badass boots. But here, I think I got done, yeah. And then this is the last leg. This is the last pole I hit. We just went ahead and there's a cell tower, obviously. Here I'm just waiting for my guy to send it. It's a slack pole, no anchors or nothing. So, and there, right there, like I almost see too much thread on that pole, on that bolt. I'm gonna talk to my guy about that. That we can't leave that much thread. It doesn't look good. You know, and here this last shit will slide back if you don't grab it. So you have to be aware, and there's no tension on this pole, so you gotta just, you know, maneuver everything, clip it, unclip it, do what you gotta do. Here, I don't want it to look bad, so I guess I just thought like, oh, just go ahead and, you know, bug it off and, you know, just get it tight, you know. And here I'll fix whatever, but usually slack spans that have no real tension on them, it'll get all beat up. It'll look all bad. So you have to, like, you know, straighten it out and make it look nice, man. But I hit it with the 2. Boom. Then the fiber tag. Boom, in the middle. And then dress that over. Boom, boom, boom. And then I have to cleat it all the way down. Just because you have to leave it ready for them to go underneath through some pipe and get it over to the cell tower. So I was like, all right, cool. Just clean it down, have it ready, and then I'm just measuring there. I think it's like what is it? Like a hammer and a half. Just trying to look consistent, man. I think it kind of came out low-key crooked, but I tried my best, and you always have to have your ground hand tell you, like, hey, bro, it's crooked, bro. Fix it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what he's there for, not just for standing around. Tell him, you got to tell him, like, hey, bro. And sometimes ground hands, they get resentful, so you got to tell them, like, hey, man, take this shit personal. You know, just shut your mouth and do what you're told, boy. No, but you shouldn't do that. No, because they cry if you tell them anything like that. But that's the job, man. Boom. You already know what it is. questions, hit me up. I'm more than happy to answer them. Any other type of videos, hit me up. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. But this was a run. Cell tower fiber optic upgrade. You heard? Peace.